Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Today we are going to be going through a recent day in the life where I did as little as I could and enjoyed as much of it as possible. And because I didn't really do a lot, I thought that we could just talk about something else unrelated, because I've had the topic on my mind for a little while and I really don't want to sit and film a video on it. I actually did sit and film a video on it and I didn't enjoy the process of it and I didn't really want to go through and edit it. Before I jump in, there's gonna be a lot of background noise in this video. Mischief is awake and like getting into all kinds of trouble behind me, and for some reason my neighborhood is just really loud today. I've heard cars non-stop. It sounds like a lot of people are speeding. There's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood barking. It's just been a lot of noise. I think if I try to edit the noise out, it will just make me sound kind of robotic and weird, because that's what happens sometimes. So I'm not gonna do that. This video was inspired by a Q&A I saw on another channel a while back, and one of the questions was specifically, what is the difference between a bad mood and anxiety? And there's a much more formal, structured answer, but I think there's also a lot of nuance to it, because a lot of people, myself included, aren't fully aware of how anxiety can affect a person. And I wanted to share my thoughts in a broader sense. When I heard the question, I had such a full inner monologue about it that I thought I would just type out my thoughts into my notes, sit with it, and see if I wanted to make a video on it. I actually have filmed a full sit-down video of it, and I just really didn't enjoy the process of it. I don't like talking to the camera, and I'm just giving into that now. I am not a medical practitioner or licensed in any way. These are just my opinions and experiences, which are not going to connect with everyone. And because of the context of this video, I'm just gonna add that I do have multiple diagnoses for severe anxiety and CPTSD and other comorbid disorders. I've been able to access treatment for these for about a year now, and presented symptoms my entire life and didn't have a clue that some of the behaviors and symptoms were anxiety related at all. My big answer to this whole thing that I felt the need to make a full video on is I don't think there is much of a difference. If you are someone who suffers from anxiety, I don't think that like a bad mood is really much different than a bad anxiety day. I'm not saying that everyone who experiences bad moods has mental illness, but I do think people aren't aware of how things like anxiety can be presented, and they don't know what to look out for, and that a lot of things are just minimized. The reason that I feel for me there isn't a huge difference is because a lot of the things that put people in a bad mood also negatively affect your anxiety symptoms. Sleep deprivation, low quality of sleep, hunger, low blood sugar, hormone fluctuations, sensory input, overworking. These are all things that make me very grumpy, and they also can make me feel overwhelmed and add to causes of panic attacks and anxiety attacks. It was not until my anxiety got better with treatment that I realized how heavy and exhausting it was. From my frame of reference, I thought that it was a normal experience and that most people felt like that, and that was the only option. I didn't have a better example, so that was just where I was. I feel my anxiety in two main ways, mentally and physically. Mentally, I have spiraling thoughts and I feel overly alert. I feel overwhelmed by sensory input and I feel like I need to control everything. I might need to do everything myself, or I need people to do things specifically to my specifications. Or I just feel really unsafe in a space that I'm in or in my body. And physically, I tend to have stomach aches, IBS flare-ups, tight chest, feeling out of breath, or hyperventilating. I tense my muscles up enough to worsen my chronic pain, and I feel like I need to move and I need to do things, and like it's not okay for me to sit still and do nothing. I almost always experience the physical symptoms when I'm experiencing mental symptoms. But I don't always experience the mental symptoms when I'm also feeling the physical symptoms. So I feel the physical symptoms a lot more than the mental symptoms. So I didn't really register that they're related or anxiety related. I just thought that that was how my body functioned. Last year, I started working on finding the right medications to help both physically and mentally, and it has now relieved enough of the pressure that I have realized that my entire life, anxiety has been an everyday thing. It wasn't just when I was having panic attacks in the walk-in. It was also the days where I felt like I couldn't get out of bed or like I couldn't sit still, and I was being really critical of myself for those things. I know that I can only speak to my own experience and that not everyone watching this has severe anxiety or chronic illness or things that need medical intervention and a custom panic attack kit, but I know I'm not the only person that is going through this, but it still feels incredibly lonely to be going through this because it's not normally talked about. I wanted to end this rant by saying that even if you don't know what's causing it and you're just chalking it up to a bad mood, that doesn't make your need for comfort and safety and space any less justified. You can't always change a situation or your feelings, but shifting the mindset of it's just a bad mood and I need to get over it to today is hard and I don't feel my best can still help you to start being more compassionate and kind to yourself and to not minimize your bad mood. Even if it is a bad mood, it's still a feeling and it's still relevant to how you're experiencing your day. I tried to keep my rambling to a minimum so that I didn't go in too many different directions. So I definitely thought I would have more to talk about to fill up the time. But between having a lot of sensory overload going on from just all of today and trying my best to stay on topic, which is very stressful for me, I am just gonna let you guys finish this vlog and I'll see you guys at the end to say goodbye. so much for watching. I hope that you are having a wonderful day or that tomorrow is better. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. If you have anything else you guys want me to just ramble about over a vlog, let me know. If you're still listening, please leave a luggage suitcase emoji in the comment to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.